Now we're recording with the drone, so we're just gonna go up. There's our stick right there. These trusses are 2 feet tall as well. As long as I can position the dump truck box so the box comes up in between the trusses. I was just doing some measuring, so can't compete with Mother Nature. I can see some blue coming though. Maybe we'll get lucky. Not good, guys. That rain was pretty detrimental. It sure took a lot of motivation to get going again after that rainstorm, but we got going and here we are. Okay, I think I left off somewhere buzzing the bark off a log, so I bought that. It's going to bolt on to the end of this, and it's got these rotating blades on it that spin around and take the bark off. So by the looks of the design, I just got to drill a couple of holes, and then I bought a chain. So it's just going to sit like that, but got a longer chain on here. It's supposed to just fit right in there. Now we can see if there's enough adjustment. I've got it bolted on so that the adjuster, because the adjuster's in the side plate on this one. So I got it bolted on so it's intact. Now I can set where I want to drill my hole. See on this side. First thing in there, second one's here, but there's no hole. There's no hole in the bar for the second hole. So let's drill a hole. Now I can just bolt it on like normal. Set the chain tension on that. So I'm not really worried about going too tight with it because it will stretch right away. It's how to install a log wizard. So that's how to install a log wizard on a chainsaw, and now I'm going to do a quick review on it, I guess. I like this. I like to see that it's built in Canada. They make the exact same thing. I've seen a few on Amazon for $100. This just cost me $300. This cost me 3 times as much, but I'm supporting Canadian. This is the weirdest thing that I've ever seen. My entire drain and all around my shop area here is filled with this red liquid. I thought it was maybe a diesel leak from my excavator, but it's definitely not. I think it's seeped out of all the bark mulch that I've cut off. It's not able to be squeezed yet, or now, but that's so weird. It's blood red everywhere, all around where I've been peeling the bark off these trees. So this is the big mess that it makes trying to do this with a chainsaw. Hopefully this log wizard, I gotta remember the name better, I keep forgetting it. Yeah, hopefully this log wizard does a better job than what I've been fighting with, because it's been an hour and 20 minutes per log for these two. I've had enough of doing it that way, so hopefully it's good. If it's good, log wizard, I'll shoot you a little rave here. I paid good money for that thing, so hopefully you see this and you like my video. Okay, I got my safety eyeglasses on. That's working great. My chain fell off here. Maybe I have it a little too tight. Maybe I forgot to put oil in it. Maybe it tightened itself up. Okay, 5-minute in review, 10 out of 10. Way faster, way easier. It throws way less chunks at my face. Look at me, I'm not covered in everything like I was yesterday. So I'm gonna keep going and we'll see how it lasts, I guess. Like I said, initial impression is 10 out of 10. This thing's absolutely worth it. I don't know how it compares to the $120 versions on Amazon. Obviously those are Chinese, cheaper. This looks a lot thicker. It's heavy for this saw, but I honestly think this saw is perfect for it. I don't think you need any bigger than a 35cc saw to run one of these, so that's a really, really good thing for it. You don't need a great big expensive saw, so you can even buy just a cheap saw to put it on, and it can be dedicated for it. So that's kind of my first impressions on it anyways. We'll see how it goes. Does anybody else get to the point working on stuff that you can hardly walk or move anymore and you just keep powering through for whatever reason? My back's killing me now. If I had one recommendation for anyone buying one of these, if you're 6 feet tall or taller, put it on a longer bar. They say to put it on a 16-inch bar. If I would have had it on a 20-inch bar, my back would probably be a lot happier. Otherwise, awesome tool. So the blades in here, they're not quite razor sharp anymore, but by the looks of it, everything's adjustable. So I'll be able to stick them out a little more. I found as it got a little bit duller, it did tend to work a little bit better, just because I had a little bit better positioning on it and it didn't grab the wood as hard, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So this little 235, it's 35cc, more than enough power to run this unit. Good job. Honestly, very, 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 very good job. Log Wizard, manufactured by Gold Tech International Equipment Inc. Made in Canada. Yeah. Good review coming from me, 5 out of 5 stars. The only issue that I was having, my chain kept popping off and going sideways. Now you can see that it's pretty loose now. That's pretty much my fault. If I would have tightened it up, I wouldn't have had that problem. So yeah, 5 out of 5 stars on that little tool. Definitely worth the money. I would bet you my life that it's worth more than the Chinese models that are on Amazon. Even though this is 3 times as much, I have a strong feeling doing 3.5 logs, I guess I just did, would have absolutely destroyed it. This tool held up perfectly fine. So here's what I was doing yesterday with the chainsaw going along. It took so long. Doesn't look bad by any means. They're kind of fuzzy looking a little bit. And then here's with the new tool. It's just so much nicer. It's so much easier. So much quicker. We're up here a few days later. I've got 6 logs successfully shaved with this guy. It's a little bit on the dull feeling side now. It's got a few chips out of it. So let's see how hard it is to adjust this. So just doing this one-handed. I'm hoping it's just as simple as loosening these. There we go, I seen it move. That's probably enough, actually. There's probably a tool to tell you how to do that. I'm just winging it. Looks like it's out at even amounts. did feel like these might have had Loctite on them, so. Chain brake, Mike, use your brain. Yeah, see how that just slides out? I think that's about even. That's all I did on the other side, just a little. I don't know how much these actually need. So we're gonna try that. One last thing that's been annoying is the chain keeps popping off, and I noticed it's quite a bit looser than it should be now. It was a brand new chain, they do stretch. Let's tighten her up a little. In fact, we're going to tighten her up a lot. It is new, so it does have some stretch to it. So we're just going to go with snug. We got our trusty Husky and our log wizard. See how it runs today. She's always a sweetheart. That cuts way better with it a little farther sharp. It is getting miserable out here, guys. That's rain. It's falling in my face right now all of a sudden. We're gonna keep powering through what we can. Hopefully these storms are nice to me. My area just finally dried out and it's gonna start raining again, right? Like, why wouldn't it? So anyways, let's keep going. Well, I got all 5 logs of today shaved. Awesome tool, definitely worth having. Hopefully I can get these in the ground and get those trusses in the air soon. But very good tool, definitely worth having in my arsenal, so very good purchase.